Thanks for speaking with me, Irene Basdakis, about your board retreat. Before we get into that, would love to hear about what Grandma's House of Hope does. What is your mission in Orange County?
Our mission is to provide vulnerable adults experiencing homelessness in Orange County with emergency and transitional housing to regain stability, well being. What we look to do is help people come off the streets, love on them, give them support, wraparound services so that ultimately they can graduate into permanent housing. This is the 18th year that we're doing it.
You're providing such immense help to people. Love your mission. Tell us more about why was this retreat so important to your organization?
I joined your organization in January of 2024. It was time to rebuild the company, and that's what I worked on the first year with the culture and the structure and staffing. But I never really connected with the board. We were still meeting on Zoom, and it was time to connect with the board. Now that the company is moving in the right direction, that we all start working together. It was important that we have a board retreat where we actually come into the office and converse with one another so that we could be more of a team.
Tell me also a little bit about the planning process. How did all this begin? How did you learn about this particular service that we offer? And then the planning itself.
I was very fortunate. Another nonprofit CEO had mentioned your organization, so I immediately called. I had never heard of it and was so impressed that I started researching it. I joined a forum called the Tuesday Forum, where other nonprofits come together. We meet once a month, we learn about each other, we brainstorm with one another. Then I happened to hear that you also provided other services. I found it hard to believe all this was really free and quality. Then I heard there was a mentoring program, not only for myself, for my leadership team. And I think 4 out of the 5 got mentors and completely happy with the people that they were assigned to, including myself. Beyond that, I saw there was a board retreat. And this was so important that your organization would help me. So I was given Larry Tucker's name, called him, and began the 4 or 5 month process. I had ideas and topics that Larry actually helped me organize. And once we put an agenda together, he's like, well, how about this and how about that? So he gave me structure on the presentation that I would give. We also met with our vice chair and chair to get their input to see what they wanted to accomplish during this meeting. It was an amazing experience coming together to actually have the retreat.
That's awesome. Tell me more about how the retreat went, what you thought of the actual day of, and what are the results of that moving forward?
The results exceeded my expectations, and it really came down to the planning, the time, and the nourishing of the agenda. Not only did he do that, he actually gave me times on how much time I'd have in 10 minutes and 20 minutes, because we want to respect everybody's time. If we start at 8:45, we end at 1, we have to end at 1. So we had the agenda, we had the structure, and not only that, Larry came and helped facilitate the meeting, which was amazing. And I really appreciated that because it was very organized. The board was very happy with the presentation. We talked about bringing the staff into the meeting so they could learn more what our staff did. And the combination, it was very professional, made me look good as a CEO, but I was very appreciative of the work that went into it. It's always, again, 90% preparation, 10% delivery. When the meeting was over, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. The board was talking with themselves, talking with the staff. I give the credit to Larry. He made sure the last part of the agenda was, how can the board help the organization? And that last 15, 20 minutes of brainstorming gave us call to action that we will address at our next board meeting. It was a great presentation. It, again, brought the board members together. They actually learned more about the organization. It was done professional. Everybody was happy. And I saw, even after the meeting, from that day of conversation, one of our board members is in financial wealth management. And we had mentioned our staff with 50 employees, and their average age is about 38. A lot of people don't know about retirement or, how it all works. from that meeting, he's going to come and talk to our staff a couple times a year just to go over basic items because we assume everybody knows, and a lot of people don't. So he felt there was a need for him to share, which our staff is going to love. And that interaction, that building beyond learning about the organization, learning about each other, that came out from the meeting. I value that. My relationships have already improved with the board members.
Anything else you'd like to share with us about your experience?
Yeah, I would highly recommend that anybody who needs help with a retreat to definitely call Executive Coaches of Orange County. I found Larry to be professional. He had so much to offer, and I can't thank him enough for that in the organization. And now I really want to do this once a year. It's an opportunity. And Larry, I'll be calling you. We'll do this again with different topics next year.
Thank you so much, Irene. Really appreciate all your comments. Of course, it's a two-way street that now you and the board are going to put in the time to make things happen. But thank you for your time right now, and look forward to continue our coaching, of course.
Thank you so much.